part of the experiment we're doing is housed under what's called the Global Coherence Initiative, which is a science-based project that's really about uniting people in heart-focused love and intention to facilitate the shift in global consciousness from instability and discord to more compassionate care, cooperation, love, and increasing peace. So that's really the project that's housing what we'll be doing today. And the just to give you a basic understanding of where we're coming from with this, from a scientific perspective, by the way, I'm director of research for the HeartMath Institute, and that's my role here. And so the Global Coherence Initiative is one of our many projects. But basically, within that project and this research project, we're suggesting or saying that we all live in common vibrational fields of the earth, that we can actually, and we have a global system for measuring the literal magnetic fields of the earth and how they're vibrating and changing. And so what I'm suggesting here is that we're all, each of us, contributing our own positive and negative vibrations to the field. And there are multiple kinds of fields we're talking about. This is based on our thoughts, but especially our feelings, the quality of the interactions we have, whether we're feeling fear or anxiety, or we're feeling more compassion, kindness, offering compassionate latitude to people, and so on. So if that is correct, and I think we have overwhelming evidence that it is, when large numbers of people, like happening here today, come together in heart-centered states of love and compassion, it generates a more coherent field environment that can really benefit others and help lift and offset the current planetary wide wave of fear, incoherence, separation, and intolerance. And for some of you who has participated in previous experiments like this, you're probably already familiar with the Global Coherence app. If you're not, it's a free app that you can download. I have a little sensor on my here now that I have a sensor from either the Google or Apple stores. Just search on Global Coherence app. And you can actually use the camera on your phone as the sensor for measuring your coherence. You're measuring your heart rate, your pulse. So I know a lot of this will be new to you, and we won't have time to get into it. But I know a lot of you already are familiar with it. And I actually see there's already in the global room right now, there's already a bunch of people there that are familiar with it. So I would encourage you, if you're not, to download it, try it out, practice with it. That doesn't cost you anything. And of course, you don't need an app like this to meditate, but it really helps us track the amount of coherent heart energy that's being added to the globe, to the field. And it also helps keep us honest. Are we really in that heart coherent state or not? Because it gives us direct feedback, not only on your personal or individual level of heart coherence, but also the community, the group. And we can then measure and track how much of that heart energy we're adding to the global field. So if you do have it and are familiar with it, go ahead and get it out, put it on. Let's do a group experiment here. And in previous experiments like this, I can share now. So let me go ahead and share screen. I'm going to show a few more, because some of the slides are worth 1,000 pictures. This is what the app looks like here. You can, if you're kind of like left-brained like me and you want to see the data and your heart rhythms and all the numbers, there's a screen. And if you're more, you just want the visuals, there's a visual representation that gets bigger and brighter the more coherent we are as a group and a community. And one of my favorite features is also a map that you can click on. It lets you see who's here right now with me, adding coherent heart energy to the planetary field. One of my favorite things. So if you have it and are familiar with it, go ahead. Now, what we'll be doing as part of the experiment is, which is part of the Global Consciousness Initiative, is the Global Coherence Project 2.0. And I won't go into a lot of detail for time here, but basically, this is a project to tap into another aspect of the global consciousness field. And we do this by measuring shifts in the data from a global network, worldwide network of random number generators that are hosted around the world by citizen scientists. So this helps us begin to understand the true impact of our individual and collective consciousness and how we can affecting the field. So this is what the RNGs look like. And there's actually a cluster of these in Israel and many other major cities around the world now. So we're starting to really get it globally. So here's what some of the data just looks like to give you some background. The red line is on this graph is what is called network coherence. In other words, these devices are starting to behave in the same way at the same time, okay, which shouldn't be happening, but it does. Somehow our consciousness interacts with them during events where a lot of people are paying attention and feeling something similar. So this is the beginning hours of the Hamas war. And so we see a pretty big effect there for over quite a few hours that day. But more importantly, what we're suggesting here, and one of our hypotheses is that, what traditionally it takes a lot of people. I mean, hundreds of thousands, millions paying attention to something and feeling something. But we're a new hypothesis, a new suggestion from GCP2, the Global Consciousness Project 2.0, is that a much smaller group who are highly heart coherent and focused on a similar intention can have even larger effects, or large or bigger effects than even, masses of people who are kind of scattered in their consciousness, fearful, whatever it might be, or sending love and compassion. And this is an experiment we did with Sippy in the one field late last year, in December of last year. And this was one of my favorite ones, actually, because the building up to this experiment, the people were having 6 months of practice to use the Global Coherence app and really get coherent, really have that practice. So it was an in-person audience and a global audience, Zoom audience like we have today. And you can see right when the meditation began on the slide on the right that we see the network coherence, the global field affecting these devices, kind of go up and way off the chart. So this is some of our beginning evidence that, in fact, a small group, around 2,000 people in this case, really can measurably affect the global field. So what I'm saying here is what we feed the field matters. And we also know that it's love and compassion that has the largest effect on creating this coherence, global coherence in the global consciousness field. So with that said, I will lead us through a guided heart-focused meditation. And meanwhile, we'll be monitoring the field and see what happens. I don't expect it to always look like the last time, because we had, like I said, a lot of practice and a lot of people really hard focused on that. So see, we now have a lot more people on the app. Thank you for doing that. That'll allow us to correlate our level of coherence with what we see in the field. So Robert, I think you're going to play some music as I do the meditation, if I understand it right.
Exactly. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that. I love your music. In fact, I would maybe talk to you later about even maybe adding some to the Global Coherence app for people.
Sure, that would be beautiful.
Awesome.
Let's talk. Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
for everybody, just go ahead and get yourself kind of heart-centered. And it's important, it's a really important time for people to come together in the heart with a collective intention of reducing separation and discord. Because we all live within the Earth's magnetic and energetic fields that connect all living systems, adding love and compassion to the planetary field is one of the highest things we can do to raise planetary consciousness. So I invite you, let's begin by closing our eyes, centering in our hearts to raise the vibration of our spirit's commitment, as this increases the effectiveness of our intentions. Focus your attention in the area of the heart. Imagine your breath is flowing in and out of your heart or chest area. Breathing a little slower and deeper than usual. Find this slower, deeper, heart-focused rhythm that's comfortable and easy for you. Just tune into the heart. Breathe through the heart. And as you continue focusing in your heart area, breathe in the feelings of kindness, appreciation, compassion, or love. This helps open and warm the heart, helps connect us with our larger self. So just breathe in those feelings of kindness, appreciation, compassion, or love. Feel it going to all of your cells. helping connect the heart and mind, elevating our vibration. Now, in an easygoing manner, imagine compassionate care energy radiating out from your heart with the intention to raise planetary consciousness. See this heart energy, this radiation from our heart, softening the waves of planetary stress, making it easier for people to release some of the pent-up energies from anger, resentment, fear, and separation. See more and more people replacing these feelings with compassionate latitude, kindness, and helpful intentions that we all desire for ourselves when we are stuck in the cumulative cloud of stress that affects our reasoning capacities, especially in these times. See the energy coming out from the heart, connecting with and radiating throughout the planetary field. And as you continue focusing on your heart area, see your heart energy dissipating humanity's separation and the blocks, while creating an energetic environment that draws harmonious cooperation among all people. Know that this can help awaken the global heart of people all around the world. Now we'll just quietly for a few minutes radiate that coherent heart energy into the global field, dissipating separation and polarization. See it dissipating hatred and anger, allowing people to rise to a higher level of consciousness. Lifting us above the anger, the hate, fear that separates us. Where people can truly come together in the heart. find yourself wandering back into the mind with random thoughts, just gently bring your energy back to the heart area. Breathing through the heart, radiating love and compassion into the planetary field to help uplift the baseline of human consciousness to its next level. Know that the love we radiate, the love we send to others and into the global environment is never wasted. It matters. Let's close this meditation by knowing that these practices, adding love and compassion to our own energetic system, to others and out to the field, helps awaken the heart of humanity and helps love go viral, which is the next needed step for humanity. Now, I would like to invite you as we close the meditation to know that the essence of this heart-focused meditation I just walked us through is actually in the Global Coherence app. And it's something you can practice anytime. And I would really invite you to try and practice it regularly and often, knowing that the love and compassion we send to ourselves helps with our own healing, but also helps heal separation at a global level. And together, with enough of us doing this, we really can help heal the polarizations and global separation that's now on the planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Rollin. It was so nice. Thank you.